Hi, this is Farhan and welcome back to another video. Since the start of this Ripple lawsuit, which started back in December of last year, people have been asking and people have been talking about a settlement. In fact, we got this first information from Ripple themselves, and they actually did mention that they did talk to SEC regarding some form of a settlement, but unfortunately that was not fruitful, and that is why we are currently ongoing this messy litigation between Ripple and the SEC. In fact, both of these sides have been fighting and going at each other for quite some time, but with the weeks that have been going by, we are seeing that the Ripple is starting to have an upper hand, and this is reflective of what we are seeing between the discovery disputes, and that is the judge is handing these disputes in favor of Ripple. If I'm counting correctly, so far the score with Ripple and the SEC is 3-1 favoring Ripple, if you've been keeping count. Well, in today's video we'll be answering this age-old question of will there be a settlement. Now, from what we've seen in the past, the possibility of settlement has increased incredibly high, and I'll be telling you why in this video. Also, it might seem that the month of June might be the month in which we see the settlement. If we don't see it at the end of this June, we might see in the first 2 weeks of July. So we are going to be talking about that in today's video, and some other really interesting information related to XRP. And obviously we'll be talking about if there is a settlement, what will happen to XRP. All of these in today's video, but let's start off with the price of XRP today. The world of crypto was again in the green today, just like we saw yesterday, and XRP did well. It is trading within its trading range. Today we are seeing that the price of XRP is trading about $1.03 at the time of making this video, about the same as yesterday, and an increase of about 3% compared to 1 week ago. And the high point of today was around $1.03. Well, it is at the moment, and the low point was at around $0.98. So we are seeing that XRP at least trade above the psychological barrier of $1. And moving on to the chart for today, we're seeing that the daily position, the summary for XRP, is at a neutral position, moving averages at a buy, technical indicators at a sell, and the RSI at a neutral position. And for the weekly chart, the summary is again at a neutral point, and RSI is also at a neutral position. But for the monthly, we are seeing good here, and the summary is a strong buy, moving averages at a buy, and technical indicators at a strong buy, and the most important one, RSI at a buy position. In fact, if I'm correct, this is the first time the RSI has moved to a buy position for the monthly chart. So things are looking pretty good. Now, if you're talking about the overall world of crypto, and if you look at the price of a Dogecoin today, it increased quite a lot by more than 30%. And this was all thanks to Coinbase Pro listing a Dogecoin on its platform. And then obviously Elon Musk tweeted something related to Dogecoin, and it really increased the price. Unfortunately, Elon Musk has incredible power in the world of crypto. Now, specifically talking about XRP, we are going to see XRP trade within this range, but if it moves above its 20-day exponential moving average of $1.09, we might see a breakout for XRP, at least for the short term. Well, now moving on to the important question, and that is, why are we actually even talking about a settlement? In fact, both sides, and not both sides, actually all three sides, that is Ripple, the SEC, and the court, they all want to see this case closed as soon as possible. They want to see a settlement. In fact, the majority of cases that the SEC handles, and from the numbers here, that 96% of all cases are actually settled before a trial. In fact, the end stage of this is going to be a trial, but as you can see from the numbers here, that the majority of the majority of cases are actually settled before going to the trial. In fact, 60% are settled before litigation and 90% in discovery. That's a very, very large percentage, saying that 90% of cases are actually settled in discovery, and we are currently in the discovery phase. So both sides are getting as much information from each other as possible. That is why we are saying that, hey, there is a very, very strong chance that by the end of June we will actually see some form of a settlement. In fact, the court has actually ordered that both sides, the SEC and Ripple, they must meet face to face and talk about the settlements. Actually says all counsel must meet face to face or via video conferencing for at least 1 hour to discuss settlement within 14 days following the close of fact discovery. And if I'm not mistaken, I think fact discovery closes on 2nd July. So around the end of June, and after that we will definitely see they are going to, Ripple and the SEC is definitely going to meet and talk about a settlement. And I can bet for sure that we will see a settlement then, because obviously both sides want to see this case closed, and there are going to be some terms and conditions which the SEC is going to put forward, and it is up to Ripple whether they want to accept it or not. And if they decide to not accept it, I highly doubt they won't, but if they decide not to accept it, they will go to summary judgment, and if they don't see any fruitful outcome there, it might actually go to trial. But I'm pretty sure we might actually see a settlement. If not, then it will move to summary judgment in August, and the case will definitely close by then. But a lot of people in the world of crypto, especially in Ripple and XRP community, they're saying that we will actually see a settlement very, very soon, most likely even in the month of June. In fact, this is the reason why that we might see a settlement in the near month or so, that analysts out there are now saying that, hey, they are very bullish with XRP. In fact, this is not just talking about the short term, this is also talking about the long term. And please do keep in mind that these analysts are saying with the ongoing lawsuit, as we have an analyst from Investor Place who says, this is why we are extremely bullish on functional, innovative cryptos that push the envelope and work outside the boundaries of what traditional finance and technology dictate are possible. So while Ripple and Stellar blockchains serve a specific purpose, do their job well and could experience impressive gains in the future. And I do agree with them. Now, even though it's not really focused on the lawsuit and how they might impact the price, but a lot of people, a lot of analysts especially, they're saying that, hey, once this lawsuit is over, Ripple is going to be free to expand. And obviously I have talked about this in the past, that Ripple is going to go public and they are going to generate enough cash by going public, and that is going to remove that selling pressure from XRP. So things are looking pretty good for XRP. Now, having said all of this, I do want to remind you guys that yes, everybody's talking about we might see a settlement or the summary judgment is going in favor of Ripple, but do keep in mind that there is also a chance that Ripple might lose and XRP to be declared a security. So also do keep in mind if you're thinking about investing in this. Having said that, also then now there are other people, especially in the institutional investors, who are they are really putting their money in XRP. Recently, we got a report from CoinShare. It says CoinShares mentioned that the overall cryptocurrency investment products are trading $74 million worth of inflows last week after record outflows of $151 million in the previous 2 weeks. So in the previous 2 weeks, a lot of people actually took out their money from the world of crypto, and we saw the world of crypto basically really deprove. And especially talking about XRP, XRP investment products attracted a total of $4.5 million worth of inflows last week compared to $3.8 million in Polkadot. So even amongst the altcoins, and especially comparing it to Polkadot, XRP is a lot of investors, institutional investors, are thinking that XRP might actually go higher, much more than Polkadot. So this is very interesting. Especially this is something that we do keep in mind whenever we're thinking about investing and seeing institutional investors where they are investing. You sometimes have to follow these big players in the world of crypto. I also sent out a tweet asking my followers on Twitter whether they have a question regarding this Ripple lawsuit settlement. I did get some questions, and if you guys want to be featured or at least have your question answered, so do tweet at me at farhanleo23. So we had, yes, I would love to know that according to you, what odds does Ripple have against the lawsuit? Now, in my personal opinion, well, I have to say that, please, this is only my opinion, and I am somewhat slightly biased towards Ripple, that I think they have a very strong chance that they might actually settle within this month, or at least within the first 2 weeks of July, because they are going to meet face-to-face for a conference, as I mentioned previously. So, but again, this is my personal opinion, and we might not actually see a settlement, and the price might just stay within these bounds. But if we do see a settlement, in my opinion, I think the prices are definitely going to increase, and I think it will definitely increase in the double digits or even in the triple digits, which we would love to see. Well, guys, that was the video for today. Let me know what are your thoughts in the comment section below. I do love reading all your comments, and also do give this video a like so the YouTube algorithm will recommend you my videos in the future. And for those of you who are new to my channel, consider subscribing, as it helps out a lot. Well, guys, thank you for watching this video, and as always, I will see you next time.